I'm Hilda from Salesforce.
Hi, I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm good.
I'm sorry Jeff couldn't be at this meeting. He's in a meeting currently right now, and it went a little longer than planned. How do you know Jeff?
We actually know each other through a mutual friend, and he knows about my job and what I do, so he referred me to you guys.
Oh, that's awesome. Potentially help us out.
Yeah, definitely. So will Jeff be playing a role in the decision making here, or are you doing it on your own?
I will be speaking with him after this to let him know all the facts that we went through today, and we'll see what we want to do from there.
Okay, perfect. So our friend in common, his name is Sam, and he was telling me you were looking for a new CRM. What do you currently not like about the one you have now?
We currently don't have a specific one, which is the main problem because we let our sales people choose whichever system they want to use, and some systems don't collaborate with the other systems that other salespeople use, so client information gets jumbled up, and some of it gets miscommunicated. Some of it doesn't even get to other salespeople that need that information, so it's been everywhere lately.
Okay, so not everyone has access to the same data, is that correct?
Yes. We try to collaborate it all together, but sometimes going through different systems, there's going to be missteps, and it's getting messy now.
So how do you guys currently communicate with each other back and forth as far as the business goes?
Well, we have 4 centers of gravities, which is North Texas, Northeast, Houston, and we just moved to Mexico, expanded to Mexico, which is awesome for us. But right now we just use Outlook, and so we have to put everything into an email and try to make sure everyone gets the information and hope all the information is enclosed in that email, because if we're missing something, we can mess up a huge client for
or
us.
Or someone doesn't see it.
Yeah, exactly.
As well. So you want to make sure that everyone can see the same thing that everyone else is seeing, and they're able to see it at all times. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what has changed in the company that makes the system that you have now not meet your needs anymore?
We started off in 2011, so we're still pretty new, and we have just been experiencing a lot of growth recently. We approximately have over 2,000 clients. Per year, we grow about 100 to 130%. So it's a lot of growth that we're experiencing, and our current system worked before because it was easy to keep track of. When we started, we had no clients, and then as it was building, we had 500 the first year, and that's easy to keep track of. But now that the number's growing, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, you definitely have to be a lot more careful about how you're keeping track of everything, especially because you're bringing a lot more in revenue. So, since you're growing so fast, how many people are you currently employing?
We currently have 32 salespeople and approximately 8 support members that do the finances and everything, counting.
Okay, and about how much does each employee bring in per revenue as far as sales goes per year?
Roughly, some make more, some make less, but roughly each salesperson brings in about 10 people a year, and with those clients, we probably get around 100,000 per client. So,
okay, so has there been any loss in revenue with the current system that you have right now, or because of the system you have?
Yes, actually, recently we just had an employee quit, and their CRM did not collaborate with anyone else's. So when they left, they took their computer and they took all of the client's information, and we lost it all. And so in turn, we lost all of those clients, which was, I think, about 10 clients, and they were pretty big clients. So it was a big loss for us.
So she took 10 clients with her, and
yes.
Now you don't have any access to it because she was the only one who had access to it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's why we definitely want to make sure that everyone has access to all the clients
See
what's going on with each client.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's say if each client brings in about $100,000 a year, this means you're losing about $1 million, just for one employee leaving. And we also have to think about that it's not just every time an employee leaves. If somebody gets pregnant and goes away for a few months, you're losing so much money because they're the only people who have access to that data. So it's very important to make sure that everyone can see what's going on and just keep everything updated. So if you had that $1 million that she kind of took with her right now, what would you do with it in your company?
Well, we have been planning to expand more with our sales team, so we would probably be expanding our sales team, hiring more, so we can bring in more clientele.
Okay, so about how many more people would you say you'd employ?
We were planning on employing about 5 more recently, but
Okay, so with five people, that would be about 50 more clients. So a revenue of about $5 million. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Um, wow. So I see that the problem with your system right now, as you're saying, is that there's not very good communication as far as people being able to see what's going on and who's being called. I know Sam was telling me that some people are being called multiple times. Is that correct?
That actually brings a lot of problems too. Don't have an exact number of how many prospective clients we probably lost from that, because when you get called twice, you're wondering, why don't they know that they already contacted me? I told them I'd call them back, and I still haven't, but I was going to. But now, why is this other person bombarding me with the exact same questions? So it makes us look very unorganized, and it's not helping our growth that we are hoping to keep going.
Right, you definitely want to keep growing and also keep that good reputation that you have as of now of being professional and organized. Just what I'm gathering from everything is that you need a system that everyone can access, where you can see what's going on with every client at all times, no matter where you are. Is that correct?
Yes, it definitely is, because about 20% of our clients, we do a team-based thing, and if not all of our salespeople have that information, we're gonna look like, what are you guys doing?
Right. So I'm confident that we can just bring that teamwork together and just put it in one, so everyone knows what's going on. And so would you allow me to show you how my CRM system can help you build your company even more, grow it even more?
Yes, I would love that.
All right, thanks.
Please tell me that was somewhere near it.
Build your company more. I mean, cool.